Deadly Care, based on a true story. Next.
Stuff was just lying around. Valium, Percodan, Darvon. Take your pick. What do you want? What do you feel you need? You didn't have to shoot up if you hated needles like I did. You just swallowed the stuff. Of course, it was easy to get if you did what I did. Worked where I worked. I was the daytime charge nurse of the most important cardiovascular intensive care unit in America. I ran it. 20 RNs monitoring 40 post-operative patients, most of whom were balanced in that little pocket one short breath away from death. We were it. I was it. Right in the dead center, if you'll excuse the expression, of some of the most important medical work going on in the country, in the world. This is Mr. Colcord, 55. Aortic aneurysm. Up until Kiefer and the others did the first ones a few years back, it meant death. Mr. Colcord was operated on about a month ago by someone else.
He's been here in ICU for a month?
No, he went home 2 weeks ago. Then it burst. You ever try suturing Dacron to a blood vessel? So, Kiefer did the resection all over again. Mr. Colcord's had thoracic surgery twice in 4 weeks. He's a little hyper, as you can see, but he's a nice man. You a good nurse?
I think I'm the best.
No, I'm the best. But you could be second best from what I hear.
You helped set this unit up, didn't you?
Yep. One morning, 6:30, we're all in the OR. First of 8 scheduled procedures for the day. An old man, another aortic aneurysm, 2 femoral aneurysms, and a cancerous left kidney, which we discovered in the workup the day before. So we've got Kiefer, Dr. Hogue, and Dr. Lattis, the kidney specialist. And they opened the patient up like a flower, and I'm telling you, it was like a slow-motion hurricane in here. And the patient was on the cusp.
Miss America?
You weren't here. We couldn't find you. You weren't on the floor.
I'm the resident. You're not. Where'd you get this one, Annie?
Doctors. Even in this friendly tavern, they're enemy ears. Where was I? Oh, anyway, so Kiefer looks across over his mask at me, and he says, no, he tells me, stay with this guy. I don't want to hand him off to just anybody. He might not make it. So I did, and he made it. Here I am. We started this unit from scratch. 4 years now. It's my life. But I'm willing to share it if you're willing to take the midnight watch, officer. And this is Mrs. Reardon, a Glaswegian.
A what? I'm from Glasgow.
Mrs. Reardon's had a triple bypass. It's old hat. We've been doing it for ages. Kiefer's working on a quadruple as we speak.
I'm a charity patient.
You can say that again. She didn't tip me once since she's been here.
And telephone, line 5. You want the quadruple? Oh, he's coming in a few minutes from surgery. Mr. Kellerman from Connecticut.
All the way from Connecticut?
Well, you only have a few choices. You can come here to Phoenix, or you can explode in your Coupe de Ville on the Merritt Parkway. Excuse me. Halloran, ICU. Jim? Oh, Jim.
Kellerman?
7. Hold on, Jim. Gloria, quadruple's here. Move it. Let me think. There's a flight out every night about 8 o'clock.
Kellerman?
7. I don't know what airline. I'll find it and be on it. You find it and pick me up, okay? I'll see you tonight. Hang in there, Jim. Excuse me.
Dr. Plutovac. I want blood gases, stat. Mr. Coleman. We did it. It's over. He's in fine shape. Plus the fact he's in the best intensive care unit in the world. He'll just sleep right through it. And me? I gotta get some ice cream and then do another one.
Let's keep it. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Morning, Ann.
Morning, Miles.
I'd like to meet an extremely gifted cardiothoracic surgeon from Delhi, Dr. Wasanta. He's going to be staying with us for a while on a study fellowship.
Hello, Doctor.
Miss Howard? Oh, you can call her Annie. We call all our nurses around here by their first name, don't we? We do have our little game, don't we, Annie?
Yes, we do, Miles.
Incidentally, we have another quad scheduled for Friday.
I'll try to be back.
Where are you going, nurse?
Home.
Home? What, to take a nap?
The coast. My sister's critically ill.
Cancer?
Booze.
Can I get you something else?
I'll have another.
That's gin, right?
Certainly is.
She's down to 90 pounds. Her abdomen's all swollen up like a basketball. She looks grotesque. She doesn't care, you know, she's given up. So have I. It's suicide, you know, that's what she's doing. You know how that makes me feel? The doctor said to me, he said, the day I took her home, he says, you're going to be tired for a whole year. He meant after she died. Well, I'm tired now. I'm exhausted. To live with a drunk is like a trip to hell. You know, I saw a vermilion flycatcher here just last Sunday, and it's not supposed to be around in this part. It's like a Mexican bird. It doesn't belong here. But I figured it might be the first sighting in the county. So Monday, I called a local Audubon thing to report the sighting, and they wanted to know if I had confirmation, proof. I said, I'm the proof. I saw it. NG. Nah, no good. Not good enough. Not good enough.
What a family, huh? We have a brother who's a bum.
I think the word is indigent.
Oh, well, an indigent bum. Another brother whose only function is to be decorative.
Job I've always wanted.
Well, you could make it. Do something with your hair. Donate it or start over. And parents who have no idea what's happened to any of us, except you, of course, because you're a success. Then there's me. Period. End of discussion. Next. How about birding? We could talk about birding! The bright old titmouse! The rufous rumped cuckoo! These are real birds. I'm not making them up. Well, everyone is entitled to one mistake, Your Honor. Would you like a drink? First one's gin. Austrian gin. 140 proof. A palate cleanser.
in this one, Nitro?
Dessert. Pour me some of the cleanser. Unless, of course, your religion forbids it.
I'm Irish, remember?
We know about the Irish. Go. I'm glad you came. I know why you came. But I'm glad you did. So, how long have I got? You're an RN. Answer me.
How should I know? You might even live.
No. You want to feel my liver?
No. You probably don't have to feel it. You can probably see it.
Lectures?
I'm sorry. Never. How do you get this stuff here? In the bedroom?
I steal. I'm a drunk. I'm devious. You're into angina and occlusions and thrombosis, and arteries and veins and things. You wouldn't understand about deviousness. You're into healing and living and all of that crap. You wouldn't understand about pain and addiction, getting dead, getting out.
You need more than a wipe, Lloyd.
Thanks, Miles.
To the left.
Thank you.
Clamp.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
Come on, it's like the Mississippi in there.
I can't do it fast enough.
This is not it. This is not the way. What good is all this work when we find the heart in this kind of shape? Look at that. It looks like something you'd find rotting on the beach. Close them up.
Time. All right, let's see if we can start it up again. Get the paddles ready. Clear.
He's got about 48 hours. Make it comfortable for him.
98. That's correct.
Temperatures?
A lot of blood loss. You gotta see this. It says they have a girl at Stanford that has a vocabulary of 800 words.
Is he single? Swing down off that chandelier, Harry, and bring your banana.
That is disgusting. But you are disgusting.
Excuse me. Annie, I need to talk to you.
Oh, wait a minute, Chief. Let me out of here. I am not paid to think, just to perform. Have a banana glow.
Annie, I was thinking that maybe I should...
Annie Reardon, stat.
Come on, Trouble. Let's go. Get the resident. Let's go.
When did it start?
Just now.
Get the paddles ready.
Davin's not here.
Well, I don't know.
Then get Kiefer. Now. Damn it.
Again. Ready. Clear. That's got it. You'll have a new resident in 5 minutes. But if she fibrillates before he gets here, I want you to do it.
Swell.
Suze, how about another beer?
No, thanks. Alcohol is a dependency.
Oh, what do you mean alcohol's a dependency?
Well, it ain't mineral or vegetable.
Well, all right, so it's a dependency. It's a healthy one. Anyway, it's not talked about.
Well, I'm into sugar, nitrates. The only thing I hate is fish and vegetables.
I like bananas. She's got this secret admirer at Stanford. He's a real sweet talker. He's a fruit eater. Yes, and he needs a shave.
Do you know that Louis XIV was hairless everywhere?
Oh, Suze, that is fascinating. Why are we always talking about men?
Oh, it's Saturday night. I mean, if you haven't got them, you talk about them.
I think I like hairy men. What's his name? God something. Zilla, I think.
Oh, jealous. Green and mauve with envy and jealousy. Get your own guy.
Who? That new guy. Pediatrics. Oh, gee.
Oh, Suze, you're right. Oh, Annie, this guy has got a great butt.
He does. He does. Can't cause my poor heart to break. There to live my life alone. I grow impatient for a love to call my son. I think go on. These precious words keep me hanging on. Remember, Mama said, hurry, no, you just have to wait. She said, love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. And hurry, love, no, you just have to wait. She said, trust it. Come in. No matter how long it takes. Oh, why don't they just come in? What do they need here? A pass? No. Well, if it's men, I think you have to tell them what to do.
Yeah. Hey, come in, come in.
For that soft voice to come to me at night. My those tender arms to hold me.
Jesus,
tight.
It's Terry.
Well, hello, Terry.
No, it's my brother Frank. Terry's my sister. Terry was my sister.
An important message for people who depend on their cars. For 6 years in a row, people who own Ford Motor Company cars and trucks have reported fewer problems with their vehicles on the average than owners of any other vehicles designed and built in North America.
Our 81s, 82s, 83s, 84s, 85s, and 86s all have had fewer reported problems, not just when they were new, but thousands of miles down the road.
With a quality record like that, we realized we could give you a better warranty than we ever had before.
Now, all our new cars, vans, and light trucks are covered by a 6-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty.
6 years, 60,000 miles. With a warranty like that and a quality record like ours.
Whose car would you rather be driving?
At Ford, quality is job one.
You know you love it.
Turn on the juice, let it flow. Turn on the juice, let it go.
Orange juice with Florida's seal of approval. It means standards even higher than the federal government's.
Turn on the juice.
Take the Legs Sheer Elegance Touch Test and feel the difference. This feels coarse. So silky. That's the silky difference of Legs Sheer Elegance.
In silky support and control top 2.
It started with a simple idea. Create a real difference in makeup. Makeup so pure, even women with sensitive skin could wear it. So beautiful, every woman will want to. Introducing Clarion. A new makeup that's not only free of fragrance and irritants, but ultra pure. So Clarion is good to your skin. And it does all the dazzling things you want makeup to do. Clarion is beautiful makeup with a sensitive touch. And that's the difference, pure and simple.
We now return to Deadly Care, starring Cheryl Ladd and Jennifer Salt.
Where the hell's the priest?
I know Terry was drinking. It's probably what killed her. Your father likes to think maybe she had cancer. And you don't talk about that, so he doesn't have to talk about it. Add it to the list.
It's called denial, Mom. It's very common.
So's indigestion. What is this, do you suppose?
It's banana bread, I think. The neighbor brought it. The lady next door.
Tomorrow she'll bring a carrot cake. Next day will be a casserole. And that's it. Next week she'll come by, she'll hedge a little. She'll want her dishes back. Ever hear from Michael's family? No. Any contact with him since he died?
No.
Ah, yes, I know. Your work keeps you busy.
You're really something, you know that? I think I miss you.
Well, move back to Portland.
And do what?
Well, you can probably think about moving someplace else. The priest was a pip, wasn't he? Was he drunk?
I don't know.
Well, that would be fitting, wouldn't it? My losses seem high. Why did Terry drink so much?
She was suicidal, Mom.
Why?
She didn't know why.
Do you?
No.
Marital trouble?
No.
Us?
Why are you trying to blame somebody else for what she did?
Because it's easier to take the guilt. You don't drink yourself to death for no reason. You want an answer.
An answer to what? What's the question? How'd you get here?
The old man, prepaid ticket first class. I took it. How's that for guilt? So, I turned it in. Got one-way steerage. I'm gonna walk home. And took the money and bought a shave and some polyester undergarments, and here I am. The second-born male, a triumphant return. Thinking about taking up engineering. What do you think, Big Frank? Any tips?
Start with a bath.
Oh, God, here we go again.
You remember when the old man used to go on one of his trips, and we'd have such a great time laughing and squabbling, and then he'd come back and it would be the Ice Age again?
Anybody want a Valium?
No, thanks.
5s or 10s?
10s.
We've got a pharmacologically optimistic sister here, Big Frank. She's been taught, if somebody has a pain, give them a pill. If somebody can't sleep, give them a pill. If somebody's anxious, give them a pill. It's called nursing. Give your brother a pill. He looks like all of the above, I'd say.
You know you're wasted in the bum business, baby brother. You gotta go into the healthcare business.
Sure. Just a pure and clean chemical solution to any and all problems.
I love you, but you're becoming a type.
How's your sex life?
I start with a bath.
What a family.
It's just what Terry said.
Terry. Which one's Terry?
Smoking's bad for you.
Yeah, I know. If I was a rat, I'd be dead by now. How's business?
Brisk. How's retirement?
It sucks.
You're getting pretty sassy in your old age.
It's living with her, I think. Maybe it's living with me. We've been married 40 years. We had 4 kids. But I didn't know what I was doing. I never did. I should have never been a parent. How about you? How you doing? Are you happy?
The subject doesn't come up too often.
Another day. Another dollar.
I'd take a hug.
All you people who want to live high, eating pasta salad while the world goes by. Suddenly salad.
Betty Crocker's new Suddenly Salad.
Suddenly salad.
Just boil in our flow-through mesh pouch, rinse to chill, and toss in our special seasonings.
All you people have your little quirks. You love tasty salads, but you don't love the work. Suddenly salad.
3 pastas and 1 potato salad.
Suddenly salad.
Live high.
Will all those into the taste of the flame-broiled Whopper please signify by raising your right hand or your left. Burger King, the best food for fast times.
Ford Ranger. For a limited time, you can get 3.9% financing or cash savings up to $1,811. Available on specially equipped Rangers. See your Ford dealer for details.
Come on, everyone. Get in. Come on, Jason.
Where am I supposed to sit? Aren't you glad you used dial?
I'm squished. So hard to get into.
Don't you wish everybody did?
27 hours of this music. 7 hours?
Once and for all, who gives you the best savings in long distance nationwide?
U.S. Sprint, may I help you?
That's right, U.S. Sprint. You can save as much as 10, 20, even 30% versus AT&T on your long distance calls.
Yes, that's right.
And you'll be signing up with the company that's building the first and only 100% digital fiber optic network clear across America. Now, how do you start getting the best overall savings? Well, you've got to call.
U.S. Sprint, may I help you?
Deadly Care, starring Cheryl Ladd, will return.
Monday.
Joanna, I want to be a cowboy.
When you say Newhart, smile, partner. And on Designing Women, when Suzanne takes a foster child for the month, will they grow too close to separate? Then on Cagney and Lacey.
I want everybody going out there wearing bulletproof vests.
A kid with a gun turns a routine bust into a nightmare. Andrea Martin is Roxy.
I guess I am single-handedly changing the direction of television today.
She's off the wall and on the air, premiering Wednesday, April 1st on CBS.
This is CBS.
This is nice.
Did you know that this gorgeous outfit costs about $200 at department stores?
Ouch.
Yeah. But this outfit costs about $100 at Ross.
Oh, this is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Find the exact same clothes the department stores carry for a whole lot less every day at Ross.
So which one did you get? The $200?
The $100 one from Ross.
Oh, I like this one much better.
This spring, start saving at the Ross near you.
Since the Giant opened, our competitors have lost a lot of customers to us, so we've decided to do them a favor with these competitive price updates. From now on, we'll print their prices right next to ours. That way, if they have a lower price, you can buy the item there. Pretty nice of us, huh? Of course, our prices are often lower. Well, to be honest, they're usually lower. Actually, they're almost always lower. Think we'd be doing this if they were higher?
Watch the Channel 2 News Weekend Edition tonight at 11.
We now return to Deadly Care, starring Jason Miller.
Thursday. I'd say the odds are, what, 8 to 5 on that one?
And we've got a transposition scheduled, a kid.
And tetralogy of phallat. That's another kid.
This is not working. This has got to change.
What's wrong? What's not working?
We need a TU.
What's a TU?
I just made it up. A transplant unit. Look, the time has come. What we'll do on this end is convert this isolation room into a holding tank. Then when the patient is ready, you wheel the donor into the OR.
After consent, of course.
Oh, yes, Dr. Wilson, after consent. Then we take the heart of the donor and give it to the patient.
And the donor dies?
Yes, the donor dies. And so does the transplant. 2 out of 3 reject, apparently. But what are we going to do? Not do them? America passes?
So you want me off ICU?
Of course not. I want you to assist at both. Remove and install. Work it up for me, please.
So who gets the consent?
That's a good question.
It's a terrible question.
Are we going to talk ethics?
Ethics. They give us awesome responsibility and no power. They hand us a human life and say, take care of it, keep it ticking. Don't call us, we'll call you. I can't stand it.
Take a Valium.
I did.
Take another one. Hey, how was the funeral?
Which one?
Your sister's?
Predictable. A lot of talking and no communicating. It was ever thus.
Take a Valium.
This thing weighs a ton. Is this the artificial heart Dr. Hendricks is working on?
Yes. But it's got a long way to go. About a mile's worth to go. Yes, before the jungle drums start to beat, I better tell you, Dr. William Hogue, my associate, my esteemed colleague, my peer, has motored west in a singular and rare sable over Burgundy Rolls-Royce Corniche coupe to St. Agatha's Hospital, where they are giving him his own cardiovascular unit, his own OR, a couple of them, in a circle, I understand. Unfortunately, Dr. Alex Hendricks, the man who made up that little toy, has fled with him and took all his little toys. He's driving a Corvette. Or is it an Edsel?
Well, I happen to think St. Agatha's is a dungeon. They still think they're working on the Confederate wounded. But they've got money. Well, here's the workup on what we think we'll need. It successfully destroyed my nights, my weekends, and my social life. You're welcome. So when do you want to open this transplant unit?
What's today?
Thursday the 12th.
How about tomorrow, Friday?
Friday the 13th. Perfect.
Oh, Ann, do you remember the Maharani of Azamgar? You know, the lady who looked like a bowl of chunky-style peanut butter both before and after?
Coronary bypass.
Her grateful husband is sending me a Lamborghini.
I'm very happy for you.
I don't understand why you can't see that.
It is still murder, Joel. You take the donor off the respirator. You remove his heart. You have killed him. That is called murder.
It's not.
How many have we done? 7?
It's not murder, Blanca. If a man's brain stops, he's dead, even if his heart keeps on beating. He's legally dead. I mean, that's death, no brainwaves.
I hesitate to say it, but flowers live without a brain.
Oh, my God. Miss Disneyland. Come on, wake up.
Go away, doctor. Go home to your girlfriend. You've got one. Go lounge in front of your gas fire with your fake logs and discuss the remission rate of oat cell cancer. Or buy us the next round.
Ah, that's good.
I quit. Why do you hate doctors?
I don't. Not all of them. But some of you are supercilious jerks who treat us like handmaidens or waitresses. Stewardesses. Stews in white.
You got a real mouth, Nurse Halloran.
Oh, it's all right. I hate nurses, too. Like the ones who stand up when a doctor like you walks in the room. The old guard.
You on a roll, Annie?
Very funny.
Here's an example.
An example? An example of what?
Oh, she's not a nurse. She's in the OR, so she's just a technician.
I'm splitting. This is like amateur night in Dixie.
And who brought old Dixie down?
We were talking about the quality of life.
Oh, no.
I was. You weren't. All right, you want to talk about the quality of life? The donor comes in, his heart's beating, but his brain ain't. He's a living vegetable. And there's the patient. His brain is cooking, but his heart's closing up. So we give him a new heart. And he can continue, if he makes it, as a functioning human. That's the choice. Vegetable or human.
Well, still somehow murder.
It's all temporary anyway. When they get an artificial heart that works, and they will, you don't need donors.
What are you drinking?
Scotch.
And milk? You got an ulcer?
Yeah, I got an ulcer, but not in my stomach.
I'll buy.
No, you're always fine. I'm buying this one. That's a good one. I'll have a beer.
Mr. Caffarelli, when I was in the hospital having my appendix out, all these nurses kept coming in saying, "How you doing? How you doing?" Made me crazy. So, how you doing?
I'm sitting here waiting for my next heart attack or breakfast, whichever comes first.
Phew, now there's a tough choice. Well, maybe we'll have a donor before then and you can avoid breakfast.
Think so?
Soon.
No, I've got a hole in my heart.
Me too.
You're impossible. I was looking for a little attention and sympathy.
Come on now. You've got 40 people here waiting to
cut me up. I'd rather have breakfast.
Now, Mr. Caffarelli, you and I both know you're going to be just fine.
We do?
Yes, we do.
You want to marry me?
Excuse me, Mr. Caffarelli, anti-PU stat.
Okay.
Okay, who gets it? Who do we prep? Mr. Caffarelli has a rupture of the septum which followed his heart attack. We don't know how big the hole is, but it's perilous. Mr. Weston has had 2 heart attacks and 2 strokes. The blood supply to the liver's choked off, the liver's the size of a football, and his lungs are filling up. We'd have to replace 3 of the valves anyway. He's got a week, maybe 2, Mr. Weston. Mr. Caffarelli's got, I don't know, maybe a month.
We do the teacher. Go for the worst.
He's old.
So am I, Lloyd. Strap the teacher.
Okay, it's Weston.
Then later, if we don't get a donor, I'll go in and sort that hole in Mr. Caffarelli's heart. If I can find it. He's a healthy-looking man. What's his name?
John Robert Barris, 29 years old. PO2, whatever that means.
That's his grade. Police officer 2. It's the rank just below sergeant.
Gotta get next of kin for consent.
I think I can help you there.
Well, you know this man?
He's my brother. pen.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy. Get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry.
To get close, I trust Arid's powerful protection against wetness and odor. No leading deodorant spray stops odor better. And only Arid has, aloe essence scent.
Get a little closer.
Arid helps stop wetness before embarrassing odor can start.
Well, what do you know? Brand new Pontiac Grand Am. Got the injected 3-liter V6, aero skirts, composite headlamps, sports suspension, the special buckets, the big analog gauges, the whole enchilada. Yeah, you big ham. You own one hot car.
Build excitement, Pontiac.
It's no secret. Today's copper top battery makes yesterday's look, well, not too swift. In fact, it's so completely improved, it'll last up to 30% longer than the ones we made just 2 years ago. It'll keep going long after our old battery is dead in the water. Today's Duracell. No battery lasts longer.
Of the 50 million dogs in America, 1 million will eat like never before. 1 dog in 50 will enjoy a diet with quality ingredients like chicken and more nutrition per ounce than any leading dog food. A diet of new Purina ONE, short for optimum nutritional effectiveness. Made for 1 dog in 50, because only 1 dog owner in 50 cares this much. New Purina ONE brand dog food. For that 1 dog, yours.
We will return to Cheryl Ladd in Deadly Care.
Monday on Kate and Allie.
I'm taking you out on Saturday for dinner and a play.
Hold on, Diamond Jim.
Chip's first date could land his family in the poorhouse. Monday.
This week, be sure and watch The Popcorn Kid on Monday night just before Newhart. You gonna watch?
I'll watch anything named after a wholesome snack. I used to love the Partridge Family.
Tuesday on CBS. A talk show expert who solves other people's problems.
It doesn't really sound to me like your husband wants to have an affair.
Suddenly, her successful lifestyle is disorganized by a homeless boy from a totally different world.
I won't go to a foster home.
Ann Archer and Tony Roberts, A Different Affair.
Good evening from CBS News. Here's Newsbreak. A fire in a New York City apartment building this morning killed 7 people. 3 of them jumped to their deaths from the 33rd floor. Fire raced up a trash chute. The fire department says none of the apartments where people died had smoke alarms. Philippine President Corazon Aquino said today her peace policy has failed, and now she'll order the military to crush the communist rebels and rightist plotters in her country. She also said America had promised aid, but all she's getting is advice. More after this.
When the Brayburn Country Club set up their computer system, they called Contel. Good call. Contel also designed a computerized news update system used by 35,000 stockbrokers. For Contel, I'm Charlton Heston.
Several weeks ago, evangelist Oral Roberts said God had told him he'd die unless he raised $8 million by the end of this month. Today, a Florida dog track owner, Jerry Collins, put Roberts' fundraising drive over the top with a check for $1,300,000. This is Charles Osgood. I'll see you later on the CBS Sunday Night News.
This is CBS.
Hi, Terrific Tommy's here. We're going to clean your carpets.
How much?
How much?
How much?
How much you got?
Hi, we're the carpet cleaning twins. I'm Bait. I'm Switch. You want to know about our 2-for-1 offer?
If you're tired of going through the same problems every time you want your carpets cleaned, it's time you called us. I'm Barry Minko, president of Z-Best Carpet Cleaning. We clean carpets with such care, I'll guarantee the work and our price in writing.
Z-Best, the last word in carpet cleaning.
If you have a drinking problem, you probably have a disease. A progressive disease that weakens the structure of the family, that undermines the love that's the foundation of the family, that can tear the family apart and destroy everything you built together. A progressive disease called alcoholism. So next time you feel like reaching for a drink, reach for the phone instead. Call Care Unit. Nobody cares the way we do.
Discover the U.S. by rail on Two on the Train, Monday at 7.
We now return to Jennifer Salt and Cheryl Ladd in Deadly Care.
Man has to die so another man can live. What kind of medicine is that? What's that, cortisone?
Solucortin.
Tell me the results of the antigen comparison.
The match is graded from A to D, A being best. If the donor's an identical twin, D is the worst. What we have here is a C, C minus.
I'm taking a break. Maybe permanently.
It's not easy on him. Oh, really? What's wrong? Everybody's dying one way or the other. What could possibly be wrong? I'm gonna do a sweep and clean things up around here.
Get blood gases and electrolytes. Keep an eye on his vital signs. Okay, yes. What in the world are you doing?
Look at all this stuff hanging around here. Medications from patients long gone. Half-empty bottles of wood and his wife. I'm taking it down to the pharmacy. I'll let them cope with it.
Good idea. While you're at it, we got some stuff in here. So wasteful.
They'll know what to do with it downstairs.
Yeah. Good.
Hey, Miss Ann Halloran, RN. What do you want?
Don't want. Got.
Got what?
Who knows, Larry? Dope. Excess dope. Burn it. Sell it.
We'll split anything I get.
Deal.
From ICU?
Yeah. The usual stuff hanging around.
It's dangerous. People eat this stuff.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Yeah, I understand it's America's #1 problem.
I thought that was clogged drains.
Yeah, that's right. So when are you going to go out with me?
I'm old enough to be your
friend.
I'm getting old and loose.
Looseness is all.
No, I think that's ripeness is all. Shakespeare.
But looseness is ripeness. That's Larry Supple.
Is that really your name? Supple?
Yeah.
It's appalling.
After the maintenance up there, I called down 3 times. They haven't spoken to me yet. They called me quite a bit.
I don't know, Steve, because I
I do. Want another cup of coffee?
No thanks, but I'll take a cigarette. You said 5 minutes.
Well, I got a little waylaid. I have some letters to type, so I stole an electric typewriter and put it in my car.
Stealing anything's a felony.
I'm just borrowing it. I'm going to give it back.
Quiet day.
How's Mr. Caffarelli?
We lost him on the table. We iced him, we diced him.
I think the new word is clip.
All right, then, we clipped him.
Surprised you didn't cut out his heart and give it to a monkey. The other way isn't working. Maybe that's a whole new area. Man to animal. We've done everything else. Animal to animal. Animal to human, human to human. What's left? Call the ASPCA and tell them to prep a Doberman. We're sending over Mr. Caffarelli's heart. Think it'd fit?
Why are you shaking?
What are you talking about? I'm not shaking.
Your hands were shaking.
It's inherited, actually. It's a muscle spasm. Just never noticed it before.
Your hands have been shaking all the years I've known you, and I've never noticed it.
It just happens when I'm tired.
Hey, you want to go to a party at the joint?
No.
Unwind or tighten up or whatever?
No.
Neither do I. It's Saturday night. Graduating interns. I'm going to pick you up at 7. Hey, free men, free booze.
Yeah, all the good stuff. Chili dogs and lecherous interns.
Wacky tobacco, all the salsa you can suck.
Not into street drugs.
What nurse is? Speaking of that, did you hear they busted a nurse over at County General? They caught her shooting morphine. The charge nurse found her in ICU and called the sheriff.
What happened?
They cuffed her. They took her away. They tanked her. A nice place for withdrawal. Kind of a double jeopardy for our colleague.
What do you mean?
Well, she's out of a job, obviously. End of career, 1. 2, you walk out of here with a typewriter between your arms or whatever. It's a felony. You walk out of here with morphine in your arms. Same thing. Still stealing. A felony. So say they dry her out, say she beats her dependency, she's still a felon. Healthy maybe, but still a felon. That means jail.
I know. Take a Valium. Take a Darvon.
Well, actually, I was going to suggest something quite revolutionary. Why not take a Valium, not take a Darvon?
It's been so nice chatting with you. I gotta go. I'll see you later.
So long, Annie.
Chasing the chill away from a rainy day. Oh, something to warm you up. Wrap your hands around it. America's Cup, America's Cup. Dipped in cup of soup.
Real soup, real ingredients. America's favorite instant soup.
America's Cup, America's Cup. Dipped in cup of soup. America's Cup. Tercel, it's so easy.
New Toyota Tercel EZ, still priced in the 50s.
It's so easy.
Contemporary style, contemporary power, but priced at only $58.48.
It's so easy.
Toyota Tercel was the most trouble-free new car sold in its class.
It's so easy to own Tercel.
Still priced in the 50s.
Look ask for anything more.
Toyota.
My husband, Dennis, he kissed my cheek and noticed that my skin felt soft. He said, "It's the Dove." And I said, "You're right."
We asked women to give up their soap and use Dove for 7 days.
My skin feels fantastic with Dove. Soft, not dry like with soap.
Dove contains 1/4 moisturizing cream. Its non-soap formula won't dry your face like soap.
My mom said, "Gosh, your skin looks really nice." I told her I wasn't using soap anymore. Dove made the difference.
Shrimp to make your mouth water.
Red Lobster brings you our Shrimp Festival.
Make your spirits fly.
11 shrimp specials the way we know you love them, starting at $6.95.
Make you flip with every tip of every shrimp you try.
From our sizzling shrimp scampi to shrimp and lobster to our huge shrimp feast. Now at the Shrimp Festival, only at
Red Lobster. We know how you love seafood.
We now return to Jennifer Salt in Deadly Care.
What to do. That's what I don't need. Ooh, waitress! You're mad. Waitress!
Hey, look. 2 black guys go into a synagogue and ask for a, scotch and ginger. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't finish the punchline. Okay, 2 black guys go to the synagogue.
Get my own drink. The frivolity's a little forced around here. What frivolity?
Devil with the white dress on. You leaving?
Yeah.
She came with Cheryl. You don't have wheels. What are you going to do, walk?
Well, crawl.
Come on, I'll take you home. It's a long crawl. I've done it.
Okay.
So, where do you live?
apartments.
East side, south side? Though I got plenty of gas, we could keep on driving.
You know what?
Womp, deli.
I'd really like to have another drink. Can we go somewhere and have another drink?
Yeah. Okay, sure. There's that new place up the road. I mean, it's kind of fancy. I'm not that done up.
It's it to me.
Deli? Dallas. Larry, wake up. Wake up. Who the hell are you?
Are you serious?
I guess not.
Don't you just love Dallas?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Next.
Flight 274 from Dallas to
Good morning.
Georgia.
Flight 193, first class 100.
I'll just check availability.
From Dallas to Atlanta,
I'm
Georgia.
sorry, first class is full on 193. I do have space in economy. We have another flight at 3:45. We might still have some space left in first class.
Can you cash a check for me?
Yes, yeah, we can cash a check for our customers. $25.
Good deal. Just book me, put me on anywhere. Wait a minute. I don't have my checkbook. You've got to get me into first class. I only have $2 and a card. I've got to get on first class. What are you, dense? The booze is free on first class. I've only got $2. Just bump somebody. You always overbook these flights anyway. Everybody's used to it.
We don't overbook on first class.
You gotta help me.
George Spencer, please depart at airline destination message. Mr. George Spencer.
Don't want me to have DTs and steerage, do you? Frighten the immigrants.
Flight 604 from Denver, now arriving gate 16. Flight 604 from Denver, now arriving gate 16.
My address, mail it back to me.
saved my morning.
We'll save your afternoon.
I got him.
Okay, Charlie. Okay, here we go. Okay.
You all right? Good, sir.
That, Unit 2, cardiac arrest.
Oh, my God, what is this today? Woodworth break?
All right, got him down. Hold it. Get that in him.
He's not coming around. Get the paddles ready. Adrenaline, please. Clearing. Juice. Again, juice. Adrenaline. Damn it. Come on.
Annie, donor coming in now. Off duty.
Come on, you can do it. So am I. So is he.
What do we got?
16-year-old suicide. She blew half her head off with a .32. Okay, guys. Bodies are like Cadillacs. Everybody's got one. Except you. You got a Lamborghini.
Okay, who do we prep? This is Typo Universal. We've got a 7-year-old boy, Ralph Taparoff. Irreparable heart muscle. We got a United States.
Why are you shaking?
I'm just tired.
So am I.
Muscle spasms. My mother had them.
What's wrong? You look ill. Are you ill?
I'm off duty.
Yes, you are.
I'm off duty.
It's a good idea. And you're going to stay off duty until you straighten yourself out. Do you understand me?
Dad's desk. He built a business here, and Mom cared for it with pledge for 21 years. It's beautiful. And now Enda says, watch out for buildup. Come on. The only thing that built up here was my dad's business. You see, pledge is self-cleaning. Compare. End dust evaporates, leaving wood looking drier and more defenseless. But a pledge shine protects wood, and now improved pledge cleans even better. Pledge for a fresh shine every time for 21 years and counting.
Airwick presents the smelliest reasons for using Carpet Fresh. Once these odors are trapped in the rug, they're in the room. Double Action Carpet Fresh Rug and Room Deodorizer eliminates odors at their source and leaves a fresh, clean scent. Nothing freshens carpets like Carpet Fresh.
Ford Taurus, America's award winner, is now at even better value. With 3.9% financing or cash back, plus option package discounts, you can save up to $1,100. Taurus, a design leader with exceptional value.
You know, I'm not easily annoyed, but
I never liked the way the vegetables always fell off between the sirloin on my beef kebabs. I fixed that. I don't put vegetables on my beef kebabs. In fact, I believe that's why someone invented salad.
Beef, real food for real people.
Luscious lips, provocatively soft, temptingly smooth. They're pampered with special emollients found in Max Factor's 2 new luxurious lipsticks. New moisture-rich lipstick with conditioners and gloss so lips stay moist. A new lasting color lipstick. It won't fade a feather for hours. In 60 glamorous shades. With Max Factor, the glamour goes on. Thanks, Max.
We will return to Deadly Care.
Tuesday.
My life is in danger.
Ben falls for a beautiful spy.
I'll make him take a cold shower.
Will he take the plunge to save her life?
He makes me so proud.
Spy.
Wednesday, Hammer loves them, but someone's killing them. Barbara Carrera and Dr. Joyce Brothers guest star. Then,
I'm not getting married.
Romance takes a back seat when a porn actress wants Magnum on her case. And tough times. Tough cops. Tough drama. Houston Nights.
Friday, an all-new Kenny Rogers special. America's favorite country singer salutes you, the worker, in this unique musical celebration that'll leave you smiling. Kenny Rogers, Working America.
This is CBS.
Calvin Klein's obsession for men. I'd know him in the dark.
Exclusively at J.W. Robinson.
And now, a word from a man who refuses to take the Drixoral his pharmacist recommends for 12 hours of cold relief. Drixoral, the pharmacist's favorite.
April 1st, Western Airlines joins Delta. The best get better.
Delta Airlines. This news break is sponsored by Delta Airlines. Delta gets you there with care.
Good evening, I'm Penny Griego, live in the Channel 2 newsroom. Coming up tonight at 11, a terrifying weekend comes to a happy end for a Covina family. A 4-year-old girl and a parent kidnap victim is back home. And good news for a group of parents in Orange County. 6 Boy Scouts returned from a weekend trip that turned bad with the weather. Also, Warren Alney has some new exclusive information on the controversial Church of the Open Door. And in sports, we're down to the Final Four in the NCAA after a day of close calls. All the news, weather, and sports at 11. Join us.
The Bold and the Beautiful, a new daytime soap starting Monday at 12:30.
We now return to Deadly Care, starring Cheryl Ladd.
I haven't had lima beans in 10 years. I didn't know they still made them.
He likes to mush them up in his potatoes.
They're good cold. Salt and pepper.
And what else he likes? Cold baked bean sandwiches on cheap white bread.
Yeah, I hate all that trendy, tough bread. It's phony.
You ever hear from Michael's family?
No, Mom.
Who's Michael?
Kevin, for God's sakes. Michael. He was almost our son-in-law.
Oh, right. Where'd you bury him?
I don't know.
Oh, he came from Abilene, didn't he? Right?
Right.
Oh, he's probably buried there. That's where he's buried.
Right.
So what would you like for dinner? Broccoli, carrots?
I don't care.
What do you care about these days? You sit around the house all day long, is that it? What are you going to do with yourself?
What do you want, Mom? Rent? I'm a burnout. Nurses burn out. It happens. Parts grow back. Don't worry about it.
You're drinking too much.
Well, there's a lot to do.
Don't get smart with me, Anne. You look terrible. Do you know that?
Thank you. Will you get off my back?
You've been here for 3 months. You didn't look too hot when you got here. Your father's never noticed anything since Lou Gehrig died.
You want my notice?
I've
got my
notice.
notice.
He doesn't see you shake. I want to talk to you.
Let go!
I want to talk to you.
Talk to me? The hell you do? You don't want to talk, Mother. You want to lecture me. You want to be ringmaster. You gotta have a megaphone and a whip and a whistle. I came back for some support, for some caring, for some nursing. That's what I need. God, you're as blind as he is. I'm sick, damn it!
Miss Halloran? Come in, please.
I know. Overqualified.
You should be running the place. We think, a major medical center, but we don't have a cardiovascular intensive care unit.
Good. I don't want to run anything. I don't want to be a charge nurse. I just want to get back on the floor. I'm a nurse, not a foreman.
Burnout?
Well, singed. I lost myself in the hype. Hospitals should be for the living, not the dying. We lost 7 out of 10 transplants. More, actually. 75% mortality. Give me a diabetic or a kidney patient. A broken leg or a nose job. Anything. Just no more broken hearts. Theirs are mine.
Well, pay stinks. Benefits are marginal. We have a cafeteria that's the worst in America by vote. We have a surgeon who's a groper. Some of the nurses are gay, some are frigid. Some are too old or too tired to care. And we're the best hospital with the best care within 50 square miles.
Okay. I'll pay $100 a week. That's all I can afford.
Anne, I understand burnout. I understand exhaustion. What I don't understand is surrender.
Surrender to what?
Any number of things. The hospital is not terribly sympathetic to that.
Are you talking about drugs?
Yes.
You think I shoot drugs? Right arm. Left arm. Right thigh. Left thigh. If I had wanted drugs, I wouldn't have left where I was. I was damn well in charge there, remember? You treat your patients this way, too?
forgot your resume. Look, just so you'll know, staff doesn't use this entrance. We come in the back, past the dirty laundry. You're an RN, so you get $6.50 an hour, 5 days a week, 8-hour shift. There's an hour grace period at the end of each shift, just in case you're busy. And that's our grace period. We don't pay you. You give us that hour. Start tomorrow, 4 o'clock, coronary care unit. You may not like that, but I am not going to waste you. See you on campus.
Thank you.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Excuse me.
Well, you said it.
Here he is.
Ah, the Angel of Mercy.
Ah, the Irish blather.
Well, of course. That's expected of us. We have a whole course on it in seminary.
You finished?
Oh, quite. Now, what's this? A little dish of library paste for dessert?
What's the matter? You don't like our delicious food?
I wouldn't serve it to my skink.
It's your pain pill and you know it. And you are the pain, Father.
No, thanks.
No.
No. I'm trying to get off these, Annie. Pain's not that bad. Well, I want to try. I think I can manage without, really.
Well, good for you. But if you need it...
No.
You Jesuits are all alike.
I'm not a Jesuit.
Well, you all look alike.
You just get back here in time for Vespers.
Dr. Beck, line 43. Dr. Beck, line 43.
Hi, Annie.
Shooting up, Mr. Skinner?
Well, I gotta learn to do this by myself. No, I suppose my wife is willing, but if anything should happen to her, who's going to give me my insulin?
Well, let me see you draw it up.
Both?
This one's the short term. Lasts about 10 hours. Then that one kicks in, so you only have to shoot once a day. Draw it up 50-50.
You know, I'm going home tomorrow.
I know. Great.
And another day at this place, I'd have to hog my business. Screw up with the insurance. My employees are covered, but I'm not. Typical American know-how.
You did that very well. How are you at giving it to yourself?
You want me to do that?
Yes. I want that stuff in you and not on the table.
God, how I hate needles.
So do I. So does everybody. Okay, about there. You have less flesh than a chicken.
I am a chicken.
Perfect. Very good. You're gonna live forever. Fat and sassy. The fatigue will go, the hunger will go, the thirst
The money
will
will go.
Goodbye.
Thanks, Annie.
See you later.
So the short-acting insulin from the shot he just had is hitting at the same time the long-term stuff from this morning is also hitting. When you screw up, Miss Hotshot, you really do it. He's going into hypoglycemic shock, then coma. Mr. Skinner's getting dead. You ever do that before? Kill a patient?
Freeze Presenting the adventures of Mighty Dog. There's mutiny on the Bow Wow-Wow. The crew wants pure beef, not byproducts and fillers. Don't give up the ship. It's Mighty Dog to the rescue. Guardian of good taste, he brings Mighty Dog beef for dogs. The only leading brand that's beef, pure beef, and no animal byproducts. And as the crew treasures the great taste of pure beef, it's clear sailing for Mighty Dog.
Sometimes your skin gets so dry you can actually scratch the word dry right on your hand. Now that's dry skin. And the drier your skin, the more you need today's Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. It starts healing dry skin on contact. Thermal photography shows how Vaseline Intensive Care soothes the dryness, the redness, actually accelerates the healing of dry skin. Even hours later, you can't write on skin treated by Vaseline Intensive Care. It starts healing dry skin on contact.
Presenting Lipton Rice and Sauce Italiano from the side dish collection called Rice and Sauce with Vegetables. Lipton Rice and Sauce Italiano with that delicately seasoned taste.
Big odors lurk in small places. Big odors linger in small places. Stick-Up's concentrated air fresheners solve big odor problems in small places.
Kleiner GTI, du siehst prima aus.
To all the cars that try to perform like a Volkswagen GTI, and try to handle like a Volkswagen GTI, and try to be as much fun, we have some bad news. We just made Follow the Leader a little harder to play. Introducing a 16-valve Volkswagen GTI.
And now the conclusion of Deadly Care.
His blood sugar's coming back. It's up to 70.
I can read. We're going to have to keep him a couple of days at least until it's stable again. I'll come back after rounds and tell him that. Damn you. Is he gone?
Oh, God, did you hear that? Do you know what happened? I'm so sorry.
You don't work hard, Annie. You don't make mistakes, I know.
Please, Mr. Skinner, don't be sympathetic.
It's okay.
What I did was inexcusable. It was stupid. Yell at me, get mad. I feel so terrible.
Nurse, I'd like to see you for a minute.
I'll come back and see you later, okay? Hello. So how's the action in Portland? Met any cute gorillas?
Hello there.
You all right? I'm worried about you.
What's I'm all right? The donut's right here. Where are you?
In Kiefer's office?
Where's Kiefer?
In Persia and Egypt, Abu Dhabi, somewhere. Fixing the king. Or the pharaoh, somebody. Hey, to hell with that. I'm worried about you. Your health.
My health?
Yeah. Your gut, your liver, maybe even your cardiovascular system.
All systems are go.
But where?
You don't need to worry about me.
What?
I said you don't need to worry about me.
Yeah. You been stealing any typewriters lately?
Dark nights, made of money, fistfuls of flat stick broke. And you went along all the way. A lady in a thief. Only the lady wasn't so much of a lady. And the thief was a first-class thief. Then how did you get away? Just opened up your hand and dropped me on my head. That kind unfair. Who turned me into the police in Rio? I needed money for expenses. I was angry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Your story is full of holes.
Name one.
Well, for one thing, has it occurred to you that a marriage to my father...
I know you're in there. Open the door.
...divorce you the next day?
Let's go. This is a citizen's arrest, Ms. Halloran. Open the door now.
Power of wishful thinking.
And that's where I want you to help me. You're out a written contract to clear up these little minor details. I'll say that Cece has to be married to me for what, 5 years.
You won't live to see your second Christmas. I give you 6 months.
All systems are go, huh?
At the end of that period, you'll get 50% of whatever my father's earned during that time. The divorce laws will support you in that.
6 months.
All systems are gone.
If you're lucky.
Well, I can wait.
Why don't you answer your phone? What are you doing?
Well, I'm not doing anything. I don't have a job anymore.
A little low on drugs, huh? You gone to the street stuff yet? Oh, I forgot. You're needle phobic. Well, there's always cocaine. Lectures.
What are you doing here?
I came to help you. I came to see if I could help you.
How's Kiefer and all that?
We're still together, still cutting. The year the transplant finally came to an end, 80% mortality.
We wasted so much time. So many lives. You remember the day when Kiefer won that award? We lost a transplant that day. We were all heroes. We were killing anybody we could get our hands on. 10 out of the last 12 transplants died.
Wait a minute.
It's not that 10 died. Don't get irrational with me. What's important is the 2 lived. 12 were going to die, only 10 did. That's worth something, don't you think? I got it. What are you doing? Well, I throw up a lot. Blood? You mean when I throw up? Well, I'm not talking about your period. So it looks like you'll be out soon. Is that what you want? You're just waiting for it? That's what you're doing? You got any money? Did you know somebody figured it out? One nurse dies, ODs, every single day of chemical addiction. Did you know that statistic? I guess you haven't been keeping up with the journals. I don't want any help, Carol. Well, I'm gonna take a walk around the block or walk around the city or well, maybe a walk around the world. I don't know. But I'll be back. Or I won't be back. I don't know. Lord, I sound like you. I love you. I love you too. And don't come back. I don't remember how it happened. To this day, I don't remember who or what or how. I figured out how much Enderol I'd have to take, how many milligrams to get dead. But I didn't have any Enderol. I only had blackouts. I didn't even have the energy to commit suicide. I was up to 80 milligrams of Valium, 40 of Dalmane, Percodan, whatever was lying around to get me through the day.
I'm Madge. I'm glad you called. I didn't call you. Well, you called the operator. She called me. You asked for Alcoholics Anonymous. And that's me. Here I am. Can I have a cup of coffee, please? Now, my new friend, I'm going to take you home to supper. Because Because tomorrow, if you can hang in there, you start back. Have a stop to make on the way, of course. But tomorrow you will start back.
Let's stop.
It's called hell. Thank you.
Madge took me home after supper and said try not to drink. So I drank a fifth of gin. The next morning, she took me to a community alcohol center where they do evaluations and referrals, and they sent me like a speeding bullet to inpatient treatment, a detox unit. I walked in angry, arrogant, and antagonistic. Me and my big liver. They told me I had central nervous system damage and was acutely, chronically depressed. It wasn't easy for them either, because I didn't walk in just a nurse. I was the nurse.
Damn bimbo nurses! Where are you? I can't stand this! You bastards are killing me! You damn candy!
Well, withdrawal from booze, Annie, that's usually 48 to 72 hours. But that other stuff, Valium, for example, is stored in the fat cells of the body and is excreted very, very slowly.
I'll excrete you, you pervert.
Actually, I'm not. It's probably just my short hair.
I was a better nurse stoned than any of you bimbos are straight.
Her syntax is certainly nice.
Yeah.
When am I getting out of here?
Well, if you were just an alcoholic, which you are, maybe 2 weeks. But you're also an addict. You're the classic chemically impaired nurse. So we've got 2 diseases. And putting aside your lovely liver and things like that, I'd say you've got a couple of months here.
You're a lifer, girl. Wake up to that.
You go to hell.
You want a razor blade.
Why aren't we warm?
Enjoy your supper, kid.
I want a cigarette, damn it! Come on, I need something. Let me, big boy. Menthol. Damn toothpaste cigarettes! Should have known.
Getting any?
Hi. Got a cigarette?
You sure look good. So when they letting you out of here?
2001.
You got any plan?
Sell used cars? invent something. It won't be nursing. Or anything to do with nursing or nurses. I'll tell you that. Stuff it up their defibrillator. I pass.
How about a cup of coffee? They got any coffee around here?
Sure. Just gonna hold my coffee cup.
I'll hold your cup.
Okay.
Annie Halloran has been clean and dry for over 10 years. She didn't take up selling used cars, but she didn't leave the world of nursing either. Quite the contrary. After detox, Annie moved to Los Angeles, where she started and runs a project for impaired nurses, specifically designed for nurses with chemical dependency, of which there are over 200,000 in the United States alone. In 1984, thanks to Annie Halloran and some of her colleagues, extraordinary legislation was passed by the state of California, giving chemically impaired nurses the option of treatment as opposed to formal disciplinary action. By removing the fear of criminal prosecution, more nurses are getting help, not getting dead. What Annie is doing, very few of us ever get to do. She's literally saving lives.
When you wash, this is what you see. This is what you don't see. Hidden dirt soap and cleansers alone can't reach. Discover a deeper clean, Buff Puff Clean. Use your favorite soap and a Buff Puff facial sponge. Its gentle lifting action removes makeup, unclogs pores, lifts dead skin to reveal fresh, glowing skin. Discover the beauty of cleaner skin. Get Buff Puff Clean every day. Buff Puff in gentle, regular, and disposable singles.
Say you're John McCarty.
John, we need an answer now.
With a fast decision to make, and your people are in 3 different cities. Just use your touch-tone phone to talk with all of them at the same time.
Are we going to junk the format?
Who's he talking to? It's called AT&T Alliance Teleconferencing Service. From equipment to networking, from computers to communications.
I want it.
Done. AT&T comes through. Set up your own conference call. 0700-456-1000.
Hey, guys, what's that? Looks good.
That's tropical fruit.
You mean it's in the news?
It means tropical fruit.
Looks good.
It's like raining pineapple. Must be a rainstorm from Hawaii.
What are the white flakes?
Coconut.
I thought they were brown furry things, like a softball with hair.
That's outside.
Looks good.
Hey, it's raining raisins, too. And papaya. Papaya. Where's Mamaya?
It looks good.
Oh, look, it's Del Monte fruit snacks.
All kinds.
Well, Del Monte is the reigning fruit snack. Another pun.
Like pineapple?
Yeah.
Del Monte. We grow great snacks.
I'm about to offend a lot of steak lovers by covering this beautiful sirloin with ketchup. You wouldn't do that, right? Yet you'd pour ketchup on a burger. And isn't that chopped steak? Try A1 steak sauce on your burger instead of ketchup. Its herbs and spices bring out the natural flavor of steaks. It makes hamburgers taste like steak burgers. So don't cover it, discover it with A1. And save the ketchup for your fries.
I'm Mariette Hartley. On Monday, you'll meet Delta Burke of Designing Women, plus Marriages That Last and The Bold and the Beautiful. That's Monday on the morning program on CBS.